Today, I'm going to show you how to vectorize an image right inside Photoshop. By following along, you'll learn to turn a regular photo or graphic into crisp, scalable paths that you can use in all kinds of design projects. No more jagged edges or pixelation when you resize. Whether you want a clean logo or you're prepping artwork for print, mastering this technique will expand what you can do in Photoshop in a really practical way. Let's get started. First, open up Photoshop and load up the image you want to vectorize. This is your canvas, the starting point for transforming a simple picture into something much more versatile. Once you've got your image open, take a look at your layer panel on the right side. You'll see something called Layer 1. Go ahead and select it. This step ensures that all your selection and vector work apply to the correct part of the image. It's almost like telling Photoshop, hey, this is the piece I want to work with. Next, we're going to define what part of the image you want to turn into a vector. Find the rectangular marquee tool over in your toolbar. It looks like a dotted rectangle. Once you've got it selected, look at the top of your screen for a button called Select Subject. When you click this, Photoshop does its best to figure out what the main subject in your image is, kind of like automated magic for isolating objects. If you're working with a straightforward photo, say a product shot or a portrait, this tool can be surprisingly accurate. If it doesn't grab everything you want, don't worry. You can always tidy up the selection later. Now comes an important pivot, transforming your selection into a path, which is the foundation of any vector shape. Just right-click directly onto the subject that's highlighted. You'll see an option called Make Work Path. Click that. A little dialog will pop up asking for a tolerance value. Let's set it to 1.0 and hit OK. What's happening here is Photoshop is tracing around your selection, and the tolerance value controls how closely it follows the shape's edges. A lower number means a tighter, more detailed path, a great choice for sharp graphics or detailed logos. If you have a simpler shape, you might even go a bit higher. But for most purposes, 1.0 keeps things nice and precise. Alright, now that you've got your path, it's time to convert it into a true editable vector. Go back to your layer panel. Make sure Layer 1 is active, and grab the pen tool from your toolbar. The pen tool is kind of like your digital scalpel. It lets you fine-tune the outline and control anchor points if you want to make refinements. With the pen tool ready, right-click again on the subject. Now choose Create Vector. This is the part where Photoshop officially hands you the reins to your shape as a vector object, ready for resizing, recoloring, and further editing without any loss in quality. And that's it. You've just vectorized your image in Photoshop. You can save this new vector as a path for future use or export it to other formats depending on what you need for your project. If you ran into any bumps along the way, don't stress. Sometimes selections need a couple of tries or paths look a bit odd at first. Play around with the tools. Zoom in to double-check your edges, and remember every image is a bit different. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any other Photoshop questions or requests for future tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a step-by-step guide like this. See you next time.